I think that the first step in defining return on investment is defining what's mattering to your organization. Is really defining first what is cloud. So I think cloud is a marketing term. Love marketing for coming up with a great brand around cloud, except that it is very all encompassing. So cloud is everything from Office 365 to NetSuite to software as a service, Salesforce, and then infrastructure hosted on someone else's servers. I mean, at the end of the day, you're renting versus buying. That's what the cloud is, and that's where the industry has been progressing. I mean, I during your intro, it kept coming to mind of cloud is the new normal, because we all love the new normal term that we've coined over the last 3 years. But it really has. The software manufacturers, the industry as a whole of technology in business is a cloud first mentality now. So defining what the ROI and having a holistic view of what it takes to run your business and keep it operational then defines what your cloud strategy is going to be.
Yeah, and I think what brought us here to this point where cloud is so ubiquitous is really, the onset of the internet. The fact that connectivity is so widespread that you have fast connectivity or fast internet from your home, from your office, from your phone, it's everywhere. So when you have that type of connectivity, it really caused that whole industry to explode, because suddenly you can put resource heavy and application heavy stuff that doesn't have to live on a network that had a cable plugged into it to give you fast connection. Suddenly that fast internet connection gives you all of this ability that's in quote the cloud, accessible anywhere, right?
I mean, if you remember the good old days when we started our careers, I mean, you had to dial up.
Yeah.
The
and
modem
you can't do anything
tones.
like on a modem, like a 56K
Can you
modem?
imagine getting back on a modem these days? I mean, we are dating ourselves, but my cell phone is way faster than any modem thing that I've ever used.
For sure.
I mean, and so I think you're exactly right. The cloud is an advent of the fact that we have this unfettered internet connectivity available to us anywhere, in our pocket, at home, on an airplane.
Yeah. And that's exactly right. So that ability has transformed the industry, where especially, and we'll talk about a little bit more about this later, but the fact that the whole pandemic situation where having that ability to work from anywhere, from your phone or from your home, having those resources available in the internet has been transformative for a lot of the industry and a lot of the companies.
And so defining what matters to a business is really about what is our return to operations is a term we use. Total cost of ownership is another term. Return on investment, but really looking at defining what matters in ROI for a business today is it's all about uptime. The number one cost in 90 some odd % of businesses is their people. And if the systems are down, the people are down, and they're not being efficient. So that's really, I think, where we've seen this cloud maturity happen, is that they're able to keep that uptime higher than if you have all of your infrastructure, all your servers and applications living in the closet down in the basement.
Yeah.
And that's really the measurement that needs to be done, of like looking at this cloud migration, this long march of how do we better utilize our systems and future plan and scale out, because we want to maintain our costs in any business.